Welcome to the world of real estate. It's fast-paced, exciting, and constantly evolving. But to succeed, you'll need to understand some essential rules about agency and conduct. Don't worry, though. This guide breaks it down into easy-to-memorize sections, with some fun tips along the way to keep you on track. 1. What is a real estate agency? A real estate agency is a business authorized to sell or lease properties on behalf of a client. The agent, who works for the agency, represents the client, seller or buyer. Tip: think of yourself as a property matchmaker. Your job is to pair people with the homes of their dreams. 2. Agency agreements. Agency agreements are legal contracts between the agent and the client, principal. This gives the agent the authority to act on the client's behalf. Types of agreements. Exclusive. The agent has sole rights to sell the property. Non-exclusive. Multiple agents may be involved in the sale. Tip: it's like being in a relationship. You either have exclusive rights or are competing with others to win the deal. And 3. Fiduciary duty. As an agent, you owe your client a fiduciary duty. This means acting in their best interest at all times, prioritizing their needs over your own. Tip: your client is like a VIP. Treat them with care, keep their secrets, and always act with loyalty. Reasonable care and skill. You must perform your duties with reasonable care and skill. This means offering sound advice, setting realistic property prices, and negotiating on behalf of your client. Imagine you're building a house. Your foundation is knowledge, and your tools are your skills. Always use the right ones. 5. Conflict of interest. A conflict of interest arises when your personal interests clash with your clients'. Always disclose any potential conflicts to maintain transparency. Examples: selling a family member's property or earning double commission from representing both buyer and seller. Tip: think of it like this. If you wouldn't tell your client about it, it's probably a conflict. Honesty is key. 6. Know your client. KYC and anti-money laundering, AML. KYC is crucial for preventing illegal activities like money laundering. Always verify your client's identity and report any suspicious activity. AML compliance. In Jamaica, real estate agents must follow the Proceeds of Crime Act, POA, to prevent laundering. Tip: consider yourself a detective. Always ask for IDs, proof of funds, and be on the lookout for anything fishy. 7. Terms of engagement. When you take on a client, define the terms of engagement in a listing agreement. This includes property details, commission and fees, marketing strategies. Tip: clear communication is like a GPS. Without it, you and your client will get lost along the way. Handling client funds. Client funds must be kept separate from the agency's business funds. Ensure all transactions are documented and transparent. Tip: think of yourself as a bank teller. Keep things organized, secure, and always provide a receipt. 9. Disclosures and honesty. Agents are required to disclose any material information that might affect a buyer's decision, like property defects. Tip: think of disclosures as a truth serum. Don't hide anything. It will come back to haunt you. 10. Code of conduct and ethics. Real estate agents must adhere to a strict code of conduct, focusing on professionalism, integrity, and fair dealing. Key principles: honesty. Always tell the truth. Integrity. Act ethically in all transactions. Competency. Be knowledgeable and stay updated on industry changes. Tip: consider the code like the golden rules of real estate. Live by them, and success will follow. 11. Marketing and advertising. When advertising a property, always ensure your marketing materials are accurate and not misleading. Tip: your ad is like a movie trailer. It needs to grab attention but still represent the full story. 12. Legal compliance in Jamaica. Real Estate Board. All real estate professionals must be registered and licensed with the Real Estate Board of Jamaica. Zoning laws. Always check zoning laws and building permits before advising on developments. Tip: think of the law as the playbook. Follow the rules to avoid penalties or fines. 13. Role of the agent. Evaluation. Assess the property's market value. Marketing. Create a plan to promote the property. Negotiation. Work to get the best deal for the seller. You're like the seller's coach. Guide them to victory. A great sale. Taja Fard 14. Role of the agent. Needs assessment. Understand what the buyer wants. Property search. Find properties that meet the buyer's criteria. Negotiation. Work to secure favorable terms. Tip. Think of yourself as a matchmaker for homes. Your job is to find the one for your buyer. 15. Real estate agency best practices. Document everything. Keep records of communications, agreements, and transactions. Stay updated. Always keep up with changes in the real estate market, laws, and technology. Tip. Think of real estate like fashion. It's always changing. So stay trendy and knowledgeable. Conclusion. In real estate, success comes from mastering the balance between knowledge, professionalism, and client care. By following these guidelines, staying compliant with Jamaica's laws, and always acting in the best interest of your clients, you'll build a reputation as a trustworthy, ethical agent. And remember, real estate is as much about relationships as it is about property. Stay honest, transparent, and dedicated, and you'll do great.